maybe they pulled material out of the mountain and like used water to rinse it or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
Something heavier on. I got a really big Welts worm. Get that and get down. Looks like that's doing better. Understand what's going on here. Like, it's like some kind of back eddy against this swift water. This water is pretty clear. Keep bouncing off the cliff and it comes way back over here. There we go. Got quite a bit of tippet, so that's good. Oh. I had one right there. Yeah, when I was looking over there. Guess that counts. Purdy. Get bigger. Little brownie. Nice. Alright, if you couldn't tell already, Jared and I made the hike down into the gorge on the lower Owens. It's freaking beautiful down here. I've managed to catch a few small browns so far, but we'll kind of work our way up this canyon and see what we can find. Hopefully we can find some bigger ones. Even if we don't, I don't care, because this is freaking beautiful down here. Ooh, that was a hard strike. Wow. Come on, do it again. Oh. Whew. I kind of want to finish this little pocket right behind the camera first. I'm not going to flip it around. So I'm going to get like one shot at this. The water's flowing up to that tree. There's got to be one tucked up in there. No? Got one. Sweet. These guys sure are colored up pretty. Look how pretty that adipose fin is. Boom. If I had hooked the fish there, I wouldn't have had any room to set the hook because the tree limbs were right there. So I pulled my nymphs out, backed up a little, gave me room to set the hook a little better. There's one. Super cute. This run's pretty hard to get into without being disruptive to the fish, so if I catch one here, I'll honestly be kind of surprised. Maybe up at the top here where I haven't done much, I could find one. That reminds me, I never took a water temp. Whoops, not my knife. The air temperature is 81 and the water 55.2 degrees. It's like a perfect temperature for fly fishing. This is a really nice deep hole. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to nymph it first because that's what I'm rigged with. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to put a jig streamer on. Found one. Cool. Fly is gone. I'm gonna tie a streamer on. Well, I'm getting down now. Nice. You go, Dipper. Ooh, just saw one dart through. Nobody wants my streamer. You can see a fish sitting on the bottom. It's not very big though, you know? Got him.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
It did not take the swarmy though. I watched him come and get it. I mean, you're very pretty. I like the smaller water here.
is this?
I don't know, I mean, if there was a payoff of like a lunker in here.
Yeah. That's what I keep telling myself. It's probably in here.
Oh,
See what we get?
yes. Try one more time. Dude, there are 4 right here. I just spooked them. Oh, one's coming back. I've never spooked more fish in my life than right here. Get out of here. And come back. I'm gonna change my fly. I'm gonna fish this from a different angle. Sitting there spooking more fish. I caught a fish and I'm snagged. I still have him hooked. Somehow, I caught this fish. I totally blew this run out. So I've made it to this section where these big, huge boulders fell off the cliff right across the creek. And there's this cool hole here where the water's kind of flowing under the boulder. In the back, you can see 2 fish kind of bouncing around, right, picking nymphs off as they go by. So, see what I can do. Okay, that didn't spook him. Got one. Yes. Oh, that was sweet. It's not big. I think there's a bigger one in there. Come on, little guy. Oh man, so pretty. Good cast. Got something. Oh, not the one I'm after though. The good one is still there. Got it. Oh, dang it. Keep bouncing it off that boulder. The big fish is still in there, but it's at the bottom. Before it was riding right below the surface. That one's got a little more meat, so maybe not. I thought it was bigger. You know what might be happening is I've got more tippet on, so my sider's not going in the water.
Yeah, I know. I got quite a bit on. I do have one sider in the water now.
Is there another run up there? Well, this is like the nursery. All the little ones live here. Yeah, my fish is right there. That's mine. You're looking in the wrong spot. Right here. I know. Oh, you're totally spooking my fish. That's my fish. No, it's still there.
I can't see what I'm doing.
It's like on this corner. He moved back down. You just see if I can move him. No. He looked at it. That's a good drift. No, he didn't move. Dang. I caught 2 out of there already. You might need to let it rest longer. Ow! What are you leading me into?
Good fishing right here.
There were some good fishing right here. Oh, the stump moves. Great. Ah. I think I'm just dragging. There's like a big piece of rock diagonally right there. And my flies are just sort of dragging across it. This is going to be a fish. Calling it. Nope. Not quite. A slightly better position. This water's a little deeper. There's one. Got him. Came off right in the net. That was lucky. They're pretty. There's another one. This one feels a little stronger. Maybe not. It sure is pretty though. Oh, this is my PB of the day right here. Nothing crazy. Oh, this one's all spawned up, so we got 12-incher, yep. Nice fish. The red tips. Amazing.
glory hole.
Duracell. Ooh boy. This one's a little chunkier, a little darker color. 4 to 7, 11 incher. Gorgeous. A fish. I'm wanting to catch one up against this cliffs like this for a while. Frick. Now, anything I've seen so far is how you approach these runs on this river is very important. The fish see you coming pretty far away, so you gotta circle back around and get yourself into a position where you can cast without spooking them. That means like finding some shade to stand in or taking the long way around. I'm gonna say the knee pads in these Orvis Pro waders is fantastic for getting down low, more tactical. You know, you can get low in the water by kneeling down, and it's much more comfortable with these knee pads. Come on, I would think this would be loaded with fish. What am I missing here? There's one. Down at the bottom, underneath this tail out. Where's my freaking net? Why is it way back there? Got him. Toodles. Oh, the wind's starting to come up. Ooh, dang it, that was a good fish. Shoot. Neither of us have caught anything of real size. 12 inches is like my PB of the day here. That's somebody. Ooh, get off the rocks. Ooh, it's pretty. Look how yellow that one is. Super pretty. Oh yeah, just trying to get in front of that rock. Got him. Seems like the fish have been pretty evenly favoring both the thread Frenchie and the Duracell. So that's cool. I like it when they kind of go back and forth between your dropper and your point fly. Thanks everybody for watching. I think Jeremy and I both agreed that this was our favorite stop on the whole trip. It's like fishing on another planet down in that canyon. It's really hard to convey just how big and gnarly these canyon walls are. I mean, it's no Grand Canyon, but it's still really cool. It's literally impossible to get down into most of it, short of rappelling down on ropes. So we took a trail that drops down the spline of this horseshoe bend. As you descend, you can see the remains of an old mining operation on the right. And as you get down, you can see that there's a shaft that goes underneath the spline that diverted water back over to the main shaft on the downstream side. So that was all really cool to check out. When you're standing at the bottom, the rest of the world just disappears. I mean, there's no cell service, there's just the view of the sky overhead and towering boulders on each side, and just one way in and out. The water was a wadeable 70 CFS and it was 54 degrees. I point this out because most of the banks are lined with thick willows, so you have to kind of find a way through the trees and often wade upstream in the water just to move around. So we moved slow and covered a mere half mile of water. On the bank, keep an eye out for stinging nettles and choke cherries. I got stung repeatedly by the nettles. Jeremy's more careful than me and he fared much better. The stream is filled with brown trout, mostly small, but super fun to catch. Each pool has a run that was holding a ton of fish. I mean, spooking fish was nearly unavoidable, but it didn't really matter. You'd get into position and stand still for a few minutes and the fish would return to their normal activity. In the slower pools, they were super active, moving all around to feed. It wasn't like they were just parked on their lies and waiting for the next meal to come to them. So all day was a mix of fishing blind around structure and sight fishing for the bigger fish in the slow, unbroken pools. I stuck with the same flies from Hot Creek the day before and was catching fish all day long. Shot backs and Duracells remained effective. Just to mention a few logistical notes, the hike in is short, but the terrain is strenuous to move through. So I would plan to bring plenty of water or a filter, especially in the hot summer months. Bring some food too. Having a bar to top off the calories will help you fight off the grumps, and it gives you some pep for the steep hike back out. So this wraps up our big Eastern Sierra trip. This was my first multi-day fishing trip and it went off with minimal problems. It was really fun scouring the web, studying maps, watching videos, and then getting there to see it for ourselves. The views, the water, the fish, just everything is stunning out there. It's no mystery why it's so popular. I hope to get back again when the flows are normal, and I still need to get on the upper Owens. Perhaps I'll get down there this winter. But if you watch this video first in the series, be sure to pop back over to the Eastern Carson video here, where you can see how it all started.